sorry.
Why are you sorry?
Well, just because you said Evan and I said it, I repeated it, which that's so annoying when people do that.
I'm Zoe.
Oh, yes. No, I know. I sing like guitar in jazz band. I love jazz band. Well, I love jazz. Well, not all jazz, but I feel like jazz band jazz. That's so weird. I'm sorry.
You apologize a lot.
I'm sorry.
Okay, well, I'll talk to you later.
I guess. What would you say?
I didn't say anything. You said something.
No, me? No way. Jose?
Okay, Jose.
We start with stars in our minds. We start believing that we belong. Every sun doesn't rise, and no one tells you where you went wrong. Step out of the sun, and you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun, because you learned, because you learned. On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass, waving through a window. Trying to speak, but nobody can hear. So I wait around for an answer to appear. While I watching people pass, waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? Did I even make a sound? Did I even make a sound? It's like I never made a sound. Never make a sound. On the outside, always looking in. Will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass, waiting for a window. Try to speak, but nobody can hear. So I wait around for an answer to appear. While I watching people pass, waiting through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving back at me? Is anybody
Shit, honey, I know I was supposed to pick you up for your appointment. I'm stuck at work. Erica called in with the flu, and I'm the only other nurse to stay down today, so I volunteered to pick up her shift.
That's fine.
It's just they announced more budget cuts this morning, so anything I can do to show that I'm, a team player.
Yes, fine, Mom. I'll take the bus.
Perfect. That's perfect. And I'm going straight from here to class, so I won't be home until late, so please eat something. We've got those Trader Joe's dumplings in the freezer.
Maybe.
Did you write one of those letters yet? Dr. Sherman's expecting you to have one. Dear Hansen, this is going to be a good day, and here's why.
Yes, sir. Yes, I already finished it. I'm in the computer lab right now, printing it out.
I hope it was a good day, honey.
It was, yeah, it was really great.
Oh, great! Oh, I hope it's the beginning of a great year. I think we both could use one of those, huh? Oh, shit, I have to run. Bye, love you.
Dear Evan Hansen, it turns out this wasn't an amazing day after all. This isn't going to be an amazing week or an amazing year because why would it be? No, I know, because there's Zoe, and all my hope is just pinned on Zoe, who I don't even know, and who doesn't know me. But maybe if I did, maybe if I could just talk to her, then maybe nothing would be different at all. I wish everything was different. I wish I was a part of something. I wish that anything I said mattered to anyone. I mean, face it, I didn't even notice if I disappeared tomorrow. Sincerely, your best and most dearest friend, me. When you're falling in a forest, there's nobody around. Do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound?
So, what happened to your arm?
Oh, I fell out of a tree, actually.
You fell out of a tree? That is just the saddest fucking thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, no, I know.
No one signed your cast.
Oh, no, I know.
I'll sign it.
You don't have to.
Do you have a Sharpie?
Oh, great, thanks.
Now we can both pretend that we have friends.
Good point.
Hey, is this yours? I found it on the printer. Dear Evan Hansen, that's your name.
Oh, no, should it's just a paper I write for an assignment?
Because that's Zoe. I mean, is this about my sister?
No, I just...
You wrote this because you knew that I would find it.
What?
You saw that I was the only other person in the computer lab, so you wrote this and you printed it out so that I would find it.
Why?
So that I would read some creepy shit you wrote about my sister and freak out, right?
No,
And then you can tell everyone that I'm crazy, right?
No,
Fuck you!
I need that back! Can you please give it back?
A letter to yourself? What the crap does that even mean? It's like some kind of sex thing?
That wasn't a sex thing, it was an assignment.
Why are you talking to me about this?
I didn't know who else to talk to. You're my only family friend.
Oh my god!
Look, I'm the dude, he stole that for me 3 days ago, and then he hasn't been at school since.
That does not bode well for you.
What do you think he's gonna do with it?
Who knows? Connor Murphy is batshit out of his mind. Remember to go to printer at Mrs. G in 2nd grade because he didn't get to meet Lion Leader that day?
Do you think he's gonna show the letter to other people?
Oh, he's gonna ruin your life with it, for sure. I mean, I would.
On the outside, always looking in the light. Ever be more than I've always been. Cause you tap, tap, tapping on the glass. Waving through a window.
Good morning. Is Mr. Howard? Oh, I'm sorry. They sent on the loudspeaker for me to go to the principal's office?
Mr. Howard is, he stepped out.
Oh, okay.
We wanted to speak to you. Private. If you'd like to maybe... We're Connor's parents.
Whoa.
Why don't you go ahead, honey?
I'm going as fast as I can.
That's not what I said, is it?
This is Connor. He wanted you to have this.
We didn't, we never heard your name before. Connor never. And then we saw Dear Evan Hansen.
And he gave this to you?
We didn't know you two were friends.
Friends?
We didn't think Connor had any friends. And then we see this note, and it seems to suggest pretty clearly that you and Connor were, at least for Connor, he thought of you as, I mean, it's right there, Dear Evan Hansen. It's addressed to you. He wrote it to you.
Oh, you think that this is... you think that Connor wrote this to me?
These are the words he wanted to share with you.
His last words.
This is what he wanted you to have.
I'm sorry, what do you mean last words?
Connor took his own life.
He what?
This is all we found with him. He had it folded up in his pocket. You can see that he wanted to explain it, why he was... I wish everything was different. I wish I were a part of something. I wish what I said mattered.
Please stop it, Larry.
That's it, I'm sorry, Connor. Connor didn't write this.
What does it mean?
Connor didn't. He didn't write this.
What does it mean?
Obviously, it's shot.
No, say he didn't. I'm sorry, but I said go.
Connor didn't write this.
No, I should go now.
Honey, this is not the
This
time.
is all we have. This is the only
Honey,
thing we
listen
have
to me,
left.
please. Cynthia.
Shh, take it, please.
Larry, look. His cast. His best and most dearest friend.
Holy shit! No, I didn't say anything. I couldn't say anything. Holy fucking shit! They invited me for dinner. They want to know more stuff about Connor and me, about our friendship.
Still can't believe the terrible news about Connor Murphy.
What are you gonna tell them? I mean, the truth?
I wouldn't say we were friends exactly, more like acquaintances.
The truth. Really? You're gonna go to the Murphy's house and explain that the only thing they have left of their son is some weird sex letter that you wrote to yourself.
We were in chemistry together, I'm pretty sure.
You know, you can go to jail for this if you get caught.
But I didn't do anything.
He was in my English class in 10th grade. I'm almost positive.
Yeah, I hate to say this, Evan, but you may have already perjured yourself.
Isn't that like when you're under oath? Like in a courtroom?
Well, weren't you under oath? In a way.
No.
Yeah, he was definitely in my English class.
Look, do you want to listen to me, or do you want to have another meltdown? Like last year in English, you gave that speech about Daisy Buchanan, but instead you just stood there staring at your note card, saying, over and over again like you were having a brain aneurysm.
Okay, what should we do? Just keep lying?
I didn't say lie. All you have to do is just nod and confirm. Whatever they say about Connor, just nod your head and say, yeah, that's true. Don't contradict, and don't make shit up. It's foolproof. If they don't think I tell my parents is true, then they have no idea.
3 days ago, Connor Murphy was here, and now he's gone.
They were so sad, his parents, his mom was just... I've never seen anyone so sad before.
Well, then, good thing you're about to tell the truth about your sex letter. I'm sure it'll cheer her right up.
If Connor meant something to you, please retweet or private message me if you just want to talk. At times like these, we could all use a friend.
Would anyone else like some more chicken?
I think you're the only one with an appetite, Larry.
Harris has brought it over.
Did Connor tell you about the Harrises? We used to ski together with our families.
Connor loved skiing.
Connor hated skiing.
Right, that's what I meant. Connor loved talking about how much he hated skiing.
So you guys, you hung out a lot?
Not too much.
Where?
What do you mean, like where would it be? Well, we mostly hung out at my house. Sometimes we would come to his house if nobody else was here. We would email a lot though, mostly so we didn't have to. He knows when I hang out in person, you know?
We looked through his emails. There aren't any from you.
Well, yeah, of course, that's because he had a different account. It was a secret account. I should have said that before. That was probably very confusing.
Why was it secret?
Oh, well, just so no one else could. It was more private, I guess, that way.
He knew you read his emails.
Somebody had to be the bad guy.
Okay, the weird thing is the only time I ever saw you and my brother together was when he shoved you at school last week.
He shoved you?
No, I
I
tripped.
was there. I saw the whole thing. He pushed you hard.
Oh, right. I remember now. I see that was a misunderstanding because the thing was, he didn't want us to talk at school, and I tried to talk to him at school. It wasn't a big thing. It was my fault.
Why didn't he want you to talk to him at school?
He didn't really want people to know that we were friends. I guess he was embarrassed a little.
Why would he be embarrassed?
Oh, well, I guess because he thought I was sort of a, you know.
A nerd?
Zoe.
Isn't that what you meant?
Well, loser, I was going to say actually, but nerd works.
That wasn't very nice.
Well, Connor wasn't very nice, so that makes sense.
Connor was... He was a complicated person.
No, Connor was a bad person. There's a difference.
Zoe, please.
Don't pretend like you don't agree with me.
You refuse to remember any of the good things.
Because there
You
were
refuse to
good
see anything
things. What were
positive.
the good things?
I don't want to have this conversation in front of our
What were
guests.
the good things, Mom? Tell me.
There were good things.
I remember a lot of good things about Connor.
Like what?
But never mind. I shouldn't have known.
Evan, you were saying
Shouldn't have
something.
known.
We want to hear what you have to say. Please.
I was just, Connor and I, we had a really great time together this one day recently. That's something good. I remember about Connor, that's what I keep thinking about, you know? Is that day. That day. At the Apples. The Apples place. Anyway, I knew it was stupid. I don't know why I brought it up.
He took you to the orchard?
Yes, he did. Once, it was just that once, but he said that the apples there were the best.
I thought that place closed years ago.
Exactly, which is why we were so bummed when we got there, because it's completely closed down now, so.
We used to go to the orchard all the time. We do picnics out there. Remember that, Zoe?
Yeah, I do.
And you and Connor had that little toy plane that you'd fly until you flew it into the creek.
That was an emergency landing.
I can't believe he took you there. I bet that was fun. I bet you too. I bet you had fun.
Yes, we did. The whole day was just end of May or early June. This picture-perfect afternoon we shared.
What was the name of that ice cream place out there that we loved?
Alamo.
That's it, Alamo. They had that homemade fudge.
Drive the winding country road, grab a scoop at Alamo, and then we're there.
We'd sit in that meadow with all the sycamores, and you and your brother would look for four-leaf clovers.
An open field that's framed with trees, we pick a spot and shoot the breeze like buddies do. Quoting songs by our favorite bands, telling jokes no one understands except us two. And we talk and take in the view. All we see is sky for forever. We let the world pass by for forever. Feels like we can go on for forever this way. Two friends on a perfect day.
I completely forgot about that place.
Well, I guess Connor didn't. Did he?
We walk a while and talk about the things we'll do when we get out of school. Like the Appalachian Trail, or write a book, or learn to sail. Wouldn't that be cool? There's nothing that we can't discuss, like girls we wish would notice us, but never do. He looks around and says to me, there's nowhere else I'd rather be. I say, me too. And we talk and take in the view. We just talk and take in the view. All we see is sky for forever. Let the world pass by for forever. Feels like we could go on for forever this way. This way. All we see is light for forever. 'Cause the see him come to get me. He's come to get me. And everything's okay. All we see is sky for forever. Let the world pass by for forever. And money and die for forever this way. This way. All we see is light, 'cause the sun is bright. We could be alive for forever. Two friends, true friends on our perfect day.
Thank you, Evan. Thank you.
His parents think you were lovers. You realize that, right? You were best friends, but he wouldn't let you talk to him at school, and when you did, he kicked your ass. That's like the exact formula for secret gay high school lovers. Oh my God! I told you. What did I tell you? You just nod and confirm.
Okay, well, I tried to, Kate. You didn't understand. I got nervous and I started talking. And once it
You
started.
couldn't stop.
Well, they didn't want me to stop.
So, what else did you completely fuck up?
Nothing, seriously. I told them we wrote emails.
Emails.
Yeah, I guess was it that Connor and I, or that Connor just had like a secret email account.
Oh, right. One of those secret email accounts. Sure, for sending pictures of your penises to each other.
Yes, you said a secret account that would send emails to each other.
I mean, honestly, could you be any worse at this?
They're gonna see our emails.
Oh, you think?
What am I gonna do?
I can do emails.
How?
It's easy. Just make up an account, you backdate the emails. There's a reason I was the only CIT with keycard access in the computer class of the summer. I'm still, son.
You can do that.
For $2 grand.
$1,000.
$500?
I give you 20.
Fine, but you're a dick.
Hey, you. I have some very exciting news. Look what I found online today. College scholarship essay contest. Have you heard of these?
Oh, I think so.
NPR did a whole thing about it this morning. There are a million different ones you can do, a million different topics. I spent my whole lunch break looking these up. The John F. Kennedy Profile and Courage Scholarship, $3,000. College of your choice. Henry David Thoreau Society, $5,000.
Wow.
Oh, college is going to be so great for you, honey. I mean, how many times in life do you get the chance to just start all over again?
Yeah, I know.
You've got so much, so many wonderful things ahead of you. High school isn't all, oh, please. The only people that like high school are cheerleaders and football players, and those people all end up miserable anyway. Yeah. You were going to find yourself in college. I really think so. I wish I could go with you. I thought these were, seemed like a neat idea.
No, it is. It is, for sure.
Well, you've always been a wonderful writer, and we're going to need all the help we can get for college. Unless your stepmother has a trust fund for you that I don't know about, with all those fabulous tips she made cocktail waitressing. Hey. I got an email from your school today about a boy who killed himself. Connor Murphy. I had no idea.
Yeah. Well, I didn't really know him.
Hey, you know that if you ever want to talk about any, I realize that lately it must feel like I'm always working or I'm in class.
I know, it's fine.
Well, I'm here, and if I'm not Here, then I'm a phone call away. Text, email, whatever.
Thanks.
Okay, it says Connor on your... You said you didn't know him.
No, I didn't. It's a different Connor.
I was so worried.
No, I'm sure.
Hey, you know what? How about I bag my shift next Tuesday? When's the last time we did Taco Tuesday?
Oh, no, you don't have to.
No, come on. We're even back at school week already. I've barely seen you. Maybe we could even start brainstorming some of those essay questions together.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Oh, that's exciting. I'm excited now. Something to look forward to.
Me too.
You okay on refills?
Oh, yes.
Well, don't stay up too late.
Oh, I won't.
I love you.
I love you too.
Hansen, we've been way too out of touch. Things have been crazy, and it sucks that we don't talk that much. But I should tell you that I think of you each night. I rub my nipples and start moaning with delight.
I'm trying to tell the truth.
You're not taking this seriously.
You need to calm yourself.
This would be perfect. These emails would prove that we're actually friends. You gotta be completely realistic.
There's nothing unrealistic about the love one man feels. Right?
Let's go back.
In fact, someone's into something quite beautiful.
Let's go back, Jerry.
I gotta tell you, life without you has been hard, has been bad, has been rough. And I was talking about life and other stuff.
Very specific.
I like my parents.
Who says that?
I love my parents, but each day's another fight. If I stop smoking drugs, then everything might be alright.
Smoking drugs.
Just fix it.
This isn't realistic at all. Doesn't even sound like Connor.
I want to show that I was a good friend that was trying to help him, you know?
If I stop smoking crack, if I stop smoking pot, then everything might be alright. I'll take your advice, I'll try to be more nice. I'll turn it around, wait and see. 'Cause all that it takes is a little reinvention. It's easy to change, give it your attention. All you gotta
print out more, and there are a lot more. Connor and I email all the time.
It's difficult to read these. It doesn't sound like Connor.
I'm sorry, maybe I shouldn't have...
Oh, no. It's just... Gosh. I don't remember the last time I heard him laugh. With you two.
Yes, we did. We laughed all the time.
Are there more of these? More emails?
More? Yeah, there are a lot more.
We'd love to see them. We'd love to see everything. Wouldn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you here?
Zoe, wait until you see what Evan brought us. Emails from your brother.
How was your first day back?
Terrific. All of a sudden, everyone wants to be my friend. I'm the dead kid's sister, didn't you know?
I'm sure they mean well.
I should probably go.
Oh, you're not staying for dinner?
Oh, I hadn't planned on it.
Then we'll do another night. I can cook something for you.
No, you don't have
It would
to.
be my pleasure. We would love to have you.
Why don't I show you out?
Thanks.
So, how was band today? I bet they're happy to have you back, huh?
You really don't have to do this, okay?
Do what?
Just because Connor isn't here trying to punch through my door screaming at the top of his lungs that he's gonna kill me for no reason, that doesn't mean that all of a sudden we're the fucking Brady Bunch.
We're all grieving in our own way. I know how much you miss your brother. We all do. You can read these when you're ready.
Why should I play this game of pretend? Remembering through a secondhand sorrow, such a great son and wonderful friend. Oh, don't the tears just pour? I could curl up and hide in my room, there in my bed, still sobbing tomorrow. I could give in to all of the gloom, but tell me what for? Why should I have a heavy heart? Why should I start to break in pieces? Why should I go and fall apart for you? Why should I play the grieving girl and why saying that I miss you and that my world has gone dark without your love? I will sing no requiem tonight.
I'm going to bed.
Come sit with me.
Cynthia,
Can't stand to be in his room for 5 minutes, can you?
I'm exhausted.
You know, Larry, at some point you're gonna have to start to
Not tonight. Please.
Just read this.
I'll leave the light on for you. I gave you the world, you threw it away, leaving these broken pieces behind you. Everything wasted, nothing to say, so I can sing no requiem.
I hear your voice, feel you.
So he doesn't really mind either. Your parents, they're really great.
They can't stand each other. They fight all the time.
Everyone's parents fight.
My dad's like in total denial. He didn't even cry at the funeral.
Your mom, she was saying gluten-free lasagna for dinner. That sounds really...
Inedible?
Well, you're lucky your mom cooks. My mom and I, we just order pizza most nights.
Well, you're lucky you're allowed to eat pizza.
You're not allowed to eat pizza?
Well, we can now, I guess. My mom was Buddhist last year, so we weren't allowed to eat animal products.
She was Buddhist last year, but not this year?
That's sort of what she does. She gets into different things. For a while it was Pilates, then it was The Secret, then Buddhism, and now it's free-range omnivore's dilemma, whatever.
That's cool that she's interested in so much different stuff.
She's not. That's just what happens when you're rich and you don't have a job. You get crazy.
Well, my mom always says it's better to be rich than poor.
Well, your mom's probably never been rich then.
Yeah, you've probably never been poor. Oh my God, I can't believe I just said that. That was completely rude. I am so sorry.
Wow. I didn't realize you were actually capable of saying something nice.
No, I'm not. I don't even think things like that. I'm very, very sorry.
I was impressed. You're ruining it.
Oh, sorry.
You really don't have to keep saying that.
Okay.
You want to say it again, don't you?
Very much so, yes.
You're weird.
I know.
Why did he say that? In his note? Because there's Zoe, and all my hope is pinned on Zoe, who I don't even know, and who doesn't know me. And why would he write that? What does that even mean?
Oh, well, maybe. I'm not sure if this is definitely it, but he always thought that maybe if you guys were closer.
We weren't close at all.
No, exactly. And so he always used to say that he wished that he was, he wanted to be.
So you and Connor, you guys would talk about me?
Well, sometimes, like if you brought it up, I never brought it up, obviously, why would I bring it up, but he thought that you were awesome.
He thought I was awesome? My brother?
Definitely.
How?
Okay. Like whenever you have a solo in jazz band, you probably know you're doing this, but you close your eyes and you get this sort of half smile, like sort of the funniest thing in the world. It's a secret. You can't say what about it, and the way that you smile at the same time, it's sort of like you're letting us in on the secret too. He said, "There's nothing like your smile, sort of subtle and perfect and real." He said, "You never knew how wonderful that smile can make someone feel." And he knew whenever you get bored, you scribble stars on the cuffs of your jeans. And he noticed that you still fill out the quizzes that they put in those teen magazines. But he kept it all inside his head. What he saw, he left unsaid. And though he wanted to, he couldn't talk to you, he couldn't find a way. But he would always say, if I could tell her everything I see. If I could tell her how she's everything to me, but here I am, the world's apart, and I don't know how I would even start. If I could tell her, if I could tell her.
First time he ever said anything nice about me? It was in his note. A note that he wrote to you. He couldn't even say it to me.
He wanted to, he couldn't.
Did he say anything else?
About you?
You know, never mind.
Oh, I said so many things. I'm trying to remember the best ones. He thought you looked really pretty. It looked pretty cool when you put indigo streaks in your hair.
He did?
Yeah. And he wondered how you learned to dance like all the rest of the world isn't there. But he kept it all inside his head. What he saw, he left unsaid. If I could tell her everything I see. If I could tell her how she's everything to me. But we're only on the world's apart, and I don't know how I would even start. If I could tell her, button with Connor's face on it?
I'm selling them for a nominal fee at lunch tomorrow.
You're making money off of this?
It's not the only one. Haven't you seen the wristbands with Connor's initials on them that Sabrina Patel started selling during free period? The t-shirts that Matt Holtzer's mom made?
What am I gonna do about Zoe?
Are you kidding? After last night? You can never walk into that house again. Besides, this whole Connor thing, another few days it'll be played out anyway.
But you just said about the t-shirts and the wristbands.
Exactly, we're at the peak, which is why I gotta move these buttons before the bottom drops out on the Connor Murphy memorabilia market. It's pretty soon there'll be some third world tsunami to raise money for, and Connor will just be that dead kid whose name no one remembers.
That's terrible.
Hey, at least it was fun while it lasted. You got to have some quality time with your fake family, snuggle with Zoe Murphy.
That's not what I was doing, okay? I was trying to help them. I wanted to help them.
Regardless. Bro, it's over. A week from now, everybody will have already forgotten about Connor. You'll see?
Everybody has forgotten about Connor. A week ago, the whole school was wearing those wristbands and the buttons with his face on them. People were talking to each other that had never talked to each other before, and now it's all gone, completely. You're his best friend. You can't let this happen.
I know, but...
Maybe you can ask Zoe to do something. Or maybe you guys could do something together.
Zoe?
Yeah, she's the perfect person to help get people interested again. You guys could write something for the blog.
Yes, I don't know if that's the best way for us to get people to remember him.
Well, I can guarantee you that if you don't do something, then no one will remember him. Is that what you want?
No, I'm just trying to... What am I supposed to do?
Why don't you talk to Zoe?
I can't talk to Zoe. I ruined everything with Zoe.
Says who? Jared? Why are you even talking to Jared about this?
Who else am I supposed to talk to?
You can talk to me. Unless you have other options.
I don't know what to do.
Look, Zoe, my parents, they need you. You are the only person who can make sure everybody doesn't just forget me. Oh, right, they already did.
After 2 more weeks.
And once they've forgotten about me, what do you think happens to you? I mean, nobody cares about people like us.
People like us?
Connor Murphy, the kid who threw a printer at Mrs. G in 2nd grade. Or Evan Hansen, the kid who stood outside a jazz band concert trying to talk to Zoe Murphy, but his hands were too sweaty. You know? People like that. Look, guys like you and me, we're just the losers. Keep waiting to be seen. Right? I mean, no one seems to care or stops to notice that we're there, so we get lost in the in-between. But you can somehow keep them thinking of me and make me more than an abandoned memory. That means we matter too. It means someone will see that you are there. No one deserves to be forgotten. No one deserves to fade away. No one should come and go and have no one know he was ever even here. No one deserves to disappear. To disappear.
Everybody should matter. Everybody's important.
I am so honored. I would love to be vice president of the Connor Project.
Vice president?
You're right. We should be co-presidents.
No, definitely. That works for me.
You can be treasurer or secretary. Unfortunately, the co-president position has already been filled.
Well, shit. I guess you're gonna have to order new buttons. Unless I can squeeze the words Connor Project over the old buttons. I mean, depending on the font.
No, you actually think that we should do
Are
this?
you kidding, Evan? We have to do this. Not just for Connor, for everyone.
Because no one deserves to be forgotten.
No one deserves to fade away.
We're calling it the Connor Project.
Connor Project.
Imagine a major online presence.
With links to educational materials.
A massive fundraising
To
drive.
help people like Connor.
And for the kickoff event and all-school memorial assembly next week, students, teachers, whoever wants to, they can get up and talk about Connor. Talk about his legacy.
I don't know what to say.
I didn't realize Connor meant this much to people.
Oh my God. He was one of my closest acquaintances. He was my lab partner in chemistry, and we presented together on Huck Finn in 10th grade. He was so funny, he kept calling it, well, instead of Huck Finn, nobody else in our class thought that.
For the assembly, I was thinking that maybe the jazz band could do something.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Great idea, Evan.
Thank you, Jared.
No sweat.
Oh, Evan, this is wonderful.
No one deserves to be forgotten. No one deserves to fail.
No one deserves to disappear.
No one should look around or have any doubt that it matters that they are here.
No one deserves.
No one deserves to disappear. No one deserves to be forgotten.
Disappear.
For tomorrow, for the assembly.
Oh,
When Connor started 7th grade, all my girlfriends said, here comes bar mitzvah season. He's gonna have a different party every Saturday. So I took him to get a suit and some shirts. A tie. He didn't get invited to a single one. I thought you could wear this tomorrow for your speech.
my what?
Well, Alana said that anyone who wanted to would have a chance to say something tomorrow. I think we all assumed you'd be the first to sign up.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's the thing is, I don't do very well with public speaking. I'm not very good at it. You wouldn't want me to, trust me.
Of course I would want you to. I'm sure the whole school wants to hear from you. I know Barry and I do, and Zoe. Think about it.
best friend, Connor Murphy. I'd like to tell you about the day that we went to the old Autumn Smile apple orchard. Connor and I, we stood under an oak tree, and Connor said he wondered what the world would look like from all the way up there, and so we decided to find out. We started climbing slowly one branch at a time, and I finally looked back. We're already 30 feet off the ground. Connor just looked at me and smiled that way he always did, and well, then I just, that's what I felt. I lay there on the ground, and good morning, students and faculty. Oh, sorry. Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one hear? Oh, see, the thing is, when I looked up, Connor was there. That's the gift that he gave me. He showed me that I wasn't alone. He showed me that I mattered. Everybody does. That's the gift he gave all of us. I wish we could have given that to him. So, let that lonely feeling wash away. Maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. 'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand. And someone will come running, and I know they'll take you home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you reach up and you rise again. Lift your head and look around. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found.
Have you seen this? Someone put a video of your speech online.
My speech?
People started sharing it, I guess, and now, Connor is everywhere.
Your speech is everywhere. This morning, the Connor Project page, it only had 56 people following it.
Okay, well, how many does it have now?
16,239.
I don't understand. What happened?
You did.
There's a place where we don't have to feel unknown.
Everybody needs to see this.
And every time that you call out, you're a little less alone.
I can't stop watching this. He's 17 years old.
If you only say the word.
Take 5 minutes. This will make your day.
From across the silent
so easy to feel alone, but Evan is exactly right. We're not alone. None of us is alone. None of us. None of us. None of us are alone. Well, especially now. Everything you hear is new.
Like, share,
Repost.
thank you, Evan Hansen, for giving us a space to remember Connor.
Now to find each other. Sending prayers from Michigan, Vermont, and Sacramento. Thank you. Evan, repost. Thank you, Evan.
Zoe. And Connor's best friend and my co-president, Evan Hansen.
As you know, Connor's replaced the entire world with the incredible Autumn
The
Smile
stunning
Apple
Autumn
Orchard.
Smile Apple Orchard, which tragically closed 7 years ago.
Connor loved trees.
Connor was obsessed with trees. He and Ebony spent hours together sitting at the orchard, looking at the trees, being with the trees, sharing fun facts they knew about the trees.
The one thing that Connor wished more than anything was that someday the orchard would be brought back to life.
Which is where you come in.
Because the neighbor's starting a major
One of the
Kickstarter
most
campaign.
ambitious Kickstarter initiatives since the internet was first created to raise $50,000.
That's $50,000 in 3 weeks.
It's a lot of money, I know, but it's also a lot of amazing. So let's do it, guys, and make the Connor Murphy Memorial Orchard not just a dream,
but a
but a reality.
Dear Evan Hansen, life in rehab is alright. I like the yoga and the sharing circles every night. Do these stories sometimes scare you half to death? So many people end up sucking dick for meth. Oh, and one more thing that's worth mentioning. The guy from our school, Jared Kleinman, yes, he's insanely cool. Jared Kleinman! I think you should start making a part of this awesome friendship we have. A part of this awesome friendship we have. It's the door of your one adventure we have. Hey! 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 It's all it takes is a little.
You know, Jared, obviously not.
What? What's the problem?
You weren't friends with him. That's not a part of the story. I was one of your friends. You know that. You can't just make things up.
You're totally right. I mean, what was I thinking? Just making things up. And a completely fabricated email exchange that never happened.
Just don't change the story, please, okay?
Well, if you want me to redo this thing, I'm gonna have to wait until Monday because I have plans all week with my camp friends. Or as I like to call them, my real friends.
Yeah, actually, I think we're good on emails for now. We're focusing on bigger stuff, the orchard, things like that.
Oh, well, I can definitely do more at the Kickstarter. I'm gonna end the treasure.
I think Alana and I are pretty much set on that. I'll let you know if I think of anything, though.
Got it. Hey, I bet Zoe's happy your cast is gone.
I guess.
I mean, talk about killing the mood, right? I'm going to see your brother's name written on your boyfriend's arm all the
I'm
time.
not hurt. I don't know what we are.
Don't even worry about it, bro. The only thing you should be worrying about right now is building that orchard for Connor. Because if there was one thing about Connor, the guy loved trees. Oh, wait, no. You love trees. That's weird. Isn't that weird?
What are you up to?
Oh, nothing much.
I feel like every time I come into your room, you shut your computer screen.
Not really.
I don't know what you do on there that you don't want me to see.
I was doing homework, Mom.
Do you have a minute?
Actually, I was just about to go over to Jared's.
Didn't you go to Jared's last night?
Yeah, we're doing a Spanish project together this week. We're working late again now, so I'll probably just stay over.
I saw the strangest thing on Facebook today.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This is a video from something called the Connor Project. Have you heard of that? Because their website says you're the president. Yeah, this was a video of you doing a speech about that boy, Connor Murphy, how you climbed a tree together.
I don't...
You told me you didn't know him, that boy.
No, I know.
And in your speech you said he was your best friend.
Well, that's because it wasn't true when But I said I didn't know him.
So you broke your arm with him at an orchard. You told me you broke your arm at work at the park.
Okay, well, who do you think drove me to the hospital? Who do you think waited for me in the emergency room for 3 hours? You were at work, remember? You didn't answer your phone.
You told me your boss took you to the hospital.
So I lied, obviously.
When were you planning on telling me any of this? Or you weren't?
When? I'm going to tell you this exactly. When are you even here?
I am here right now.
Okay, one night a week. Other people there, parents, they try to do a little better than that, just so you know.
Isn't that lucky for them?
I've got Jared's.
I don't think I want you going out right now.
Jared's house like
Actually,
10 minutes ago.
Listen, I am missing class tonight so that I can be here to talk to you. Evan, I would like you to please talk to me.
It's not to work for school because you decided to miss class. You can't just stop everything whenever you decide it's convenient for you.
Robert, I don't understand. What is going on with you?
Nothing's going on
You're
with me.
standing up in front of the school and giving speeches. You're president of a group. Evan, I don't even know who that person
Making a
is.
big deal of something that isn't a big deal.
What is going on?
Nothing.
You need to talk to me.
I just
You
did.
need to communicate with
I'm
me.
trying to.
I am your mother. I'm your mother. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm happy you had a friend. Sweetheart, I'm just so sorry he's gone. I just wish that I had known. Do you ever want to talk about it?
I should go.
You okay on refills?
Oh, I'm not taking them anymore.
Oh,
No, I haven't needed them.
really? So, but no anxiety? Even with everything
No,
that's...
I've been fine.
Oh, great. That's great. I'm proud of you. I guess those letters to yourself must have really helped.
I guess so.
Don't stay up too late. It's a school night.
I won't.
Jim Palmer? Here's the entire 96 team. Look at that. Wow. You know, you get the right people to come to an auction like this. Baseball fans, I bet you could raise $1,000 for the orchard. Easy.
No, it's a great idea. I'm definitely going to talk to Alana about it.
I swear I have a Cal Ripken here somewhere.
This is really generous of you to donate all this stuff.
Mom says she started your show in 5 minutes with or without you.
Well, tell her I'm busy.
With what?
Oh, your dad. He had a great idea for the orchard to do an auction.
Evan's helping me go through my collection here.
Dad, are you torturing him?
What?
Evan, is he torturing you?
No, what?
You can tell him he's being boring and you want to leave, he won't be upset.
He can leave whenever he
I
wants.
don't want to leave.
Do you want to leave?
If you want to leave.
I don't want to leave.
Okay, well, don't say I didn't warn you.
Women, right?
I know.
So, you and Zoe.
This glove's really cool. Wow.
You feel how stiff the leather is?
Oh, for sure.
It never been used.
Oh.
Now, you probably have your own glove at home, I'm sure.
Oh, somewhere. And I don't know if it fits me anymore. It's been a while.
You know what? Why don't you take this one?
Oh, no, I couldn't.
Well, why not? Because it sounds like, I mean, if you need a new glove anyway, this one's just going to sit here collecting dust.
Are you sure?
I bought this glove 1,000 years ago for some birthday or some Christmas that has come and gone. I thought we might play catch or, I don't know. But he left it in the bag with the tag still on. You'd have to break it in though first. You can't catch anything with it that stiff.
How do you break it in?
Your dad never taught you how to break in a baseball glove?
Oh, I guess not.
Well, it's all a process that is really quite precise. A sort of secret method known to very few. So, if you're in the market for professional advice, well, today could be a lucky day for you. Shaving cream.
Shaving cream?
Oh yeah! You rub that in for about 5 minutes, you tie it all up with rubber bands, you put it under your mattress, and you sleep on it. And the next day, you repeat. And you gotta do it for at least a week, every day. Consistent. And though this method isn't easy, every second that you spend is gonna pay off. It'll pay off in the end. It just takes a little patience. It takes a little time, a little perseverance, and a little uphill climb. You might not think it's worth it. You might begin to doubt, but you can't take any shortcuts. You gotta stick it out, and it's the hard way, but it's the right way, the right way to break in a glove. Nowadays, with your generation, I hate to say it, but it's all about instant gratification. I mean, who wants to read a book when you can read a Facebook?
Totally.
But with something like this, you gotta be ready to put in the work, make the commitment. What do you think?
Oh, I mean, yeah, definitely, yeah.
Some people say just use a microwave or try it at running through hot water technique. They can gloat about the time they save till they gotta buy another glove next week. It just takes a little patience.
Takes a little patience.
It takes a little time. A little perseverance. And a little uphill climb. And it's the hard way, but it's the right way. The right way. 'Cause there's a right way in everything you do. Keep that grace, follow through. Even when everyone around you thinks you're crazy. Even when everyone around you lets things go. Whether you're prepping for some test, or you're miles from some goal, or you're just trying to do what's best for a kid who's lost control. You do the hard thing, 'cause that's the right thing. Yeah, that's the right thing.
Connor was really lucky to have a dad who cared so much about taking care of stuff.
Your dad must feel pretty lucky to have a son like you.
Yeah, he does.
Good. if you want to go catch up with Zoe.
I don't know why I said that about my dad. It's not true. My parents, they got divorced when I was 7, and my dad, he moved to Colorado, and he and my stepmom, they have their own kids now, so that's sort of his priority.
Shaving cream, rubber bands, mattress, Pete. Got it?
Got it.
It's the hard way,
But it's the right way.
the right way to break in and love. You're good to go.
So when's your mom get off work?
She has class Sunday night, so she won't be home for another few hours.
We have the whole house to ourselves.
You know it.
We should throw a kegger.
Yeah, we definitely throw a kegger for sure.
Until your mom gets home.
3 hours. Thank you. Thank you for coming.
You realize I've been asking to come to your house for like weeks, and every time you've immediately said no?
I know, which is why I appreciate you're here now.
What are all these?
Oh, this is my mom's obsessed with these college scholarship essay contests she found online. She keeps printing out more of them.
There are so many.
I know. I'd like to win like 100 of them, actually pay for college. And when you add it all up, tuition, housing, the books.
But your parents, they can't.
Not really.
I'm sorry.
Oh, well, hey, I meant to tell you before, we had a great meeting with the Connor Project a few days ago. I think a really great strategy for raising more money for the orchard.
Can we talk?
Shit.
What?
Nothing. It's just that, you're breaking up with me, right? That's why you came over.
Breaking up with you?
God, right? Like, how much just can I get? I don't even know if we're, like, dating officially or whatever. I'm sorry, I'm talking right now. You can tell me. I'm not crying, so I like breaking
I'm
things.
not breaking up with you.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
This is really confusing.
It's just the Connor Project. I mean, it's great, but maybe we don't have to talk about my brother all the time. Maybe we can talk about other things.
Oh, I just like you want to know.
Oh, I know you did. It's just my whole life, everything has always been about Connor, and right now, I just want. I need something that's just for me. And if this is gonna be a relationship, I don't want it to be about my brother, the orchard, or the emails. I just want you. I don't need you to sell me all reasons to want you. I don't need you to search for the proof that I should. You don't have to convince me. You don't have to be scared you're not enough. 'Cause what we've got going is good. I don't need more reminders of all that's been broken. I don't need you to fix what I'd rather forget. Clear the slate and start over. Try to quiet the noises in your head. us, it'll be us and only us. You know I came before, can't count anymore. Get jolly on, you and me. That's all that remains to me. And the rest of the world falls away. And the rest of the world falls away.
The world falls away. The world falls away. And it's only us.
Where were you last night? I waited in the senior parking lot for 23 minutes.
Oh shit, I completely forgot.
Don't worry, I went downtown and handed out the postcards without
I'm
you.
sorry, I must have put the wrong date in my phone.
What's your deal, Evan? The Kickstarter deadline is a week from now, and I feel like you're just like 1,000 miles away. You haven't made any new videos, you've been posting on the blog in like forever.
I've been busy.
Busy with what?
Just different stuff, okay? How much more money do we have left to raise?
Oh, not much. Just $17,000.
Okay, well, I'm sure we'll get there. We seem to keep people engaged.
Exactly. That's why I'm putting the emails between you and Connor online.
What do you mean?
Mrs. Murphy sent them to me. She said that there are a ton more too that you like show her new one every week.
Yeah, but those conversations are they're private.
Not anymore. They belong to everyone now. I mean, that's the whole point. The more private they are, the better. That's what people want to see. We have a responsibility to our community to show them everything, to tell them the truth.
Our community?
I'm sending you a list of questions to answer because some of the emails are making sense.
What?
Well, like, you've been telling everyone that the first time you went to the orchard was the day you broke your arm, but then in other emails you talk about going there together since like last November.
Well, that's because they're probably just, they're typos, and it sounds like you're reading into them like way too much.
You can explain it all when I send the questions. You know how much the community loves hearing from you.
Hey! So my parents are out of town this weekend. The last time I used a liquor cabinet was like Rosh Hashanah 1997. So we can drink whatever we want.
No, I can't this weekend. I have $17,000 to raise. Remember the Connor project? You're supposed to be working on this.
Remember you told me you didn't need my help?
I didn't tell you to do nothing. Look, I think this is all a big joke, but it isn't. It's important.
For Connor.
Yes.
You know, when you really stop and think about it, Connor being dead, that's pretty much the best that's ever happened to you, isn't it?
That's a horrible thing to say.
Well, no. But think about it. If Connor had died, no one would even know where you are. People at school actually talk to you now. You're almost popular, which is just wonder of wonders. Miracle of miracles.
I don't care about any of that. I don't care if people in school know who I am. All I wanted was to
Help the Murphys. Yeah, I know you keep saying that.
Hey, Jared. Hi.
Look at you, helping the Murphys.
What was that?
It's nothing.
So, Evan tells us you're studying to be a lawyer?
Paralegal.
I had no idea. We're always trying to find new paralegals.
Well, I have another year to go before
Why don't I give you my card at least? And when you graduate,
That's a great idea!
It's an absolute-
You don't have to do that.
It's Christmas.
is that okay, Heidi?
Oh, red would be great.
It's from a vineyard outside of Portland, completely 100% sustainable, the entire production process. They had a whole feature on them in the New York Times. Incredible.
Not to mention it tastes good too. Cheers.
I was so glad you called this morning. I've been agonizing over whether or not if it was appropriate for me to reach out.
Oh, Heidi, we have too. Evan says you're so busy. I didn't know if I should bother you.
I'm not that busy.
Oh, well, I asked Evan if you minded him spending so much time here, and he said it wasn't a problem because of your schedule with classes and work.
He spends so much time here?
Oh, Evan's been he's been a great source of comfort for us these past few months.
He and Connor, they were very close.
I have to admit, I really had no idea he and Connor were...
Oh, we were the same.
Boys love to keep secrets.
Never heard about him. We've never met him.
Evan didn't tell me anything.
Secret handshakes, secret tree houses.
Sorry we're late, Ben went long again.
We're just in here having a glass of wine, getting to know each other.
We invited your mom to come join us for dinner tonight.
Oh. I didn't realize that, Evan, that you would be joining us.
I'm sorry, I didn't think to tell you.
Hi, I'm Zoe. It's so nice to finally meet you.
Oh, good.
That was my idea.
Why don't you guys come? Sit down.
I thought you had work tonight.
Well, this seemed more important, so I'm playing hooky.
We were just talking about how sneaky you and Connor were. Top secret.
Something smells good.
Chicken mayonnaise.
I didn't realize you were spending so much time here.
You've been working a lot.
Why did I always think you were at Jared's?
I don't know.
Oh, Evan, you call and tell your mother when you're staying the night, right?
Oh, of course.
You can rest assured we take very good care of him. He has a toothbrush, so it's not to be the with cavities.
How nice.
Evan was showing me all those scholarship contests he found. That was really impressive. There are like 1 million.
Well, Evan is a great writer.
I don't find that hard to believe at all.
His teacher for English last year said that he wrote one of the best papers she'd ever read about Sulu.
How about that?
It's
What did I say?
Sulu.
Okay.
Sulu was a character from Star Trek.
My mistake.
Speaking of scholarships,
I guess now is as good a time as any. Cynthia, do you want?
Well, Zoe happened to mention to us the other day that Evan was having some difficulty in terms of the financial burdens of college, and Larry and I started thinking about it, and we were very fortunate to have been able to set aside some money for our son. I'm okay. I'm okay. I called you this morning to invite you to come join us for dinner tonight, Heidi, because, first of all, because we want to thank you for allowing your son to have come into our lives. He was a dear, dear friend to our Connor. We've just come to love him to pieces. And with your blessing, we would like to give Evan the money that we put away for our son so that he can use it to fulfill his dreams, just like how we hoped Connor fulfill his.
What do you think?
Wow, that is just, I don't know what to
It
say.
would be such a gift to us if we could do this for him.
They would be a tremendous gift, Heidi.
Well, thank you so much. But we're going to be just fine. I mean, I don't have a lot of money, but I do have some.
Oh, no, we didn't mean it
No,
all.
I understand. It's just that we do have money, so I'm sorry that you were under the impression that we didn't. And whatever money we don't have, Evan will either get a scholarship or he'll go to a community college and I just think that's the best thing for us to do, you know? I mean, I don't want Evan to get the idea that it's okay to rely on other people for favors.
It's not a favor.
Oh, but as his mother, I need to set an example for him that you can't expect things from strangers.
We are not strangers.
No, of course not. Well, thank you for the wine. It was delicious.
You're not staying for dinner?
No, I think I better go to work after all. If I had known that Evan was so concerned about our finances, I never would have taken the night off in the first place.
So you found a place where the grass is greener, and you jumped the fence to the other side. Is it good? Are they giving you a world I could never provide? Well, I hope you're proud of your big decision. Yeah, I hope it's all that you want and more. Now you're free from the agonizing life you were living before. And say what you need to say so that you get to walk away. It would kill you to have to stay trapped when you got something new. Well, I'm sorry you had it rough, and I'm sorry I'm not enough. Thank God they rescued you. So you got what you always wanted. So you got your dream come true. Well, good for you. Good for you. But I'm tasting the light so perfect. So you did what you had to do. Good for you. Good for you.
Why did Connor kill himself?
Wait, what?
He was doing better. That's what he told you in every single email. Then a month later he kills himself? Why do so many things in these emails just not make sense?
Because sometimes things don't make sense, okay? Things are messy and complicated.
You dating Zoe? Do you know what people are saying about you?
Why are you so obsessed with this anyway? You didn't even know him.
Because it's important.
Because you were lab partners? Or because, I don't know, because you were the extracurricular for your college application?
Because I know what it's like to feel invisible. Just like Connor, to feel invisible and alone, and that nobody would even notice if you vanished into thin air. I bet you used to know what that felt like too.
We need more emails. Emails showing he was getting worse. This isn't funny.
Oh, I think it's hilarious. I think everyone would probably think it's hilarious.
What's that supposed to mean?
You should remember who your friends are.
The only reason you talk to me is because of your car insurance.
So?
So, maybe the only reason you talk to me, Jared, is because you don't have any other friends.
I can tell everyone everything!
Great, go ahead, do it! Tell them that you helped! Write emails, pretend to be a kid who killed himself!
Fuck you, Evan! Asshole!
Cross your mind to be slightly sorry. Do you even care that you might be wrong? Was it fun? Well, I hope you had a blast while you dragged me along.
You say what you need to say, you play what you need to play, and if somebody's in your way, rush them and leave them behind.
Well, I guess I'm not of you. Go ahead and cut me loose. Go ahead now, I won't mind.
I'll shut my mouth and I'll let you go. Is that good for you? Would that be good for you? I'll just sit back while you run the show. Is that good for you? Would that be good for you? I'll shut my mouth and I'll let you go.
About to sing, and race the road again. Don't want to change the story.
Wanna see your cat down the show.
Stop it, just let me
Say you got what you always wanted.
I'm not doing this, I'm done.
You can't just stop
I don't
now.
think I can live this anymore.
What about my parents?
No more emails,
How can you do this to
no more
them?
Connor Project, no more Orchard.
After everything they've done for you? They need
You
you.
need me for what? To keep lying to them?
That lie is the only thing that's keeping them together.
That's not true.
Oh, really? They seem like a pretty happy family when you met
I
them.
don't want to lie anymore.
And what about Zoe?
Zoe said she wants me.
Right.
Yeah, she likes me for who I am.
Except you didn't happen to mention that everything you've told her? It's all been one big fucking lie. Did you? Well, you left that part out.
Okay, so what if I did tell her the truth?
She'll hate you.
You know, maybe she would understand, maybe everyone would understand.
Everyone will hate you.
Not if I just explain it, you
You'll
know?
go right back to where you started you're talking to yourself. You think you're gonna turn around all of a sudden and start telling everyone the truth? You can't even tell yourself the truth. What are you talking about? How did you break your arm? How did you break your arm, Evan?
I fell.
Really? Is that what happened?
Yes, it's just I lost my grip and then I fell.
Did you fall? Or did you let go? You can get rid of me whenever you want. You can get rid of all of it. The Connor Project, the orchard. But then the only thing you're going to be left with is you. End of May or early June. This picture perfect afternoon we share. Drive the winding country road. Grab a scoop in our mode and then we're there. Think about it.
I'm a bad co-president, I know that. I'm sorry, but you're right. You're absolutely right, and I'm back and rededicating myself doing everything I can to make this work.
Too late. I've moved on.
You moved on?
You've made it abundantly clear to me that you're not very interested in being part of the comic project.
Like remember videos and write more stuff on the blog?
I can do all that myself.
It's not the same. You know it's not the same. If you want to hear what I have to say, I was his best friend.
You know, frankly, Evan, I'm starting to wonder if that's even true.
What does that mean?
You keep saying you were best friends, you're like a broken freaking record about it, but nobody ever saw you together. Nobody knew that you guys were friends.
Secret around here.
I'm so sorry, Evan, we all know the story. We've all heard it a bazillion times.
You've seen the emails.
You know how easy it is to create a fake email account? Backdate emails? Because I do. You know what? I don't have time for this. I have to raise $17,000.
I can prove it.
How?
Here. If we weren't friends then, why did you write a suicide note to me?
Oh my God.
Do you leave me now?
Dear Evan Hansen.
Nobody else has seen this.
It turns out this wasn't an amazing day after all. This isn't going to be an amazing week or an amazing year.
You can't show it to anyone. Nobody else needs to see it.
This is exactly what people need to see. We need something to help create new interest.
No, can you please delete it now?
Don't you care about building the orchard? This is the best way to make Connor's dream come true.
No, it's not.
Dear Connor Project community,
Put it online.
Connor's notes is a message to all of us. Share it with as many people as you can. Post it everywhere.
Take it down, please.
If you've ever felt alone by Connor, then please consider making a donation to the Connor Murphy Memorial Orchard. No amount is too small.
Have people seen this?
Connor Murphy's suicide note.
This is the actual authentic. The whole world needs to see this.
Share everyone you
This is why the orchard is so important.
I just paid $50 for the orchard, and I think everyone else should give as much as they can.
Because his parents present
He wrote
themselves.
his suicide note to Evan Hansen because he knew his family didn't give a shit.
His parents, by the way, are insanely rich.
For share.
Like, maybe they should have spent their money on helping their sons.
Please retweet. Evan Hansen was the only one who was paying any attention to shit. Like all my hope is pinned on Zoe. Zoe's a son of a bitch. I just trust me. Share.
Larry Murphy is a corporate lawyer who only cares about Cynthia. Murphy is one of these disgusting women. $160 more, and the orchard will be fully funded. Listen to the only one coming. Hey guys, we have $200 over on their houses at the end of the notice. So it's been a video song, but
The key to that is completely
Where did they get Connor's note?
I don't know.
I tried calling Alana.
Some of these are adults. Do you see their pictures? These are adults.
Maybe let it ring, Zoe.
Hello?
Who is it? Who is it,
How
Zoe?
your miserable life by.
What's the number?
Blocked, who cares?
What did they say to you?
Doesn't matter.
Did they threaten
Doesn't
you?
matter, Dad.
That's it. I'm calling the police.
Right now, maybe the best thing to do is just wait and see if this blows over.
That's always your solution, isn't it? Do nothing.
Is that what I said?
Let's
Wait and
just
see.
stop.
Let's just wait and see, right, Larry?
What are the police going to do? It's the internet. They're going to arrest the internet.
I had to peg you every step of the way. I
No,
had
really,
to
for
plead
yourself.
for therapy, for
We're
rehab.
urging from one miracle cure to the
Oh,
next.
miracle cure,
Because
rehab,
all he
is that
needed was
what you
another
call it?
$20,000 weekend yoga retreat. and sticking to it!
No, you wanted to punish him.
Listen to your daughter, Larry.
You treated him like a criminal. You think you were any better to let him do whatever he wanted?
Thank you.
When he threatened to kill himself the first time, do you remember what you said? He just wants attention.
I'm not gonna sit here and defend myself.
He was getting better. Ask him and tell him.
No, I shouldn't.
I did everything that he could.
It was a denial of what was happening right out of it.
Larry, read what he said. I wish that everything was different.
I tried to help him the only way I know how. But that's not good enough.
Trying to be better. He was trying.
And he was failing.
We failed him.
You didn't fail him!
Look at what he wrote.
He didn't write it! I wrote it!
You didn't write Connor's suicide note, Evan.
No, it wasn't that. It was an assignment for my therapist where I led yourself a pep talk. Dear Evan Hansen, today's be a good day, and here's why.
I don't think...
No, it was supposed to be to my appointment, but then Connor took it from me, and I guess he must have had it with him when you found him.
What are you talking about?
You weren't friends.
No.
No. I never meant to make it such a mess. I never thought that it would go this far.
There were emails. You showed us emails.
So I just stand here, sorry, searching for something to say. Something to say.
You knew about the orchard. He took you to the orchard.
That's where you broke your
I
arm.
know I broke my arm in Elson Park by myself.
No. That day in the orchard. With you and Connor in the orchard.
Words fail. Words fail. There's nothing I can say.
But you told me that you guys would talk about me and that you would. How could you do this?
I guess I thought I could be part of this. I never had this kind of thing before. I never had that perfect girl who somehow could see the good part of me. I never had the dad who stuck it out. No corny jokes or big small loves. No mom who just was there 'cause mom was all that she had to be. That's not a worthy explanation. I know there's none. Nothing can make sense of all these things I've done. Words fail. There's nothing I can say. Except sometimes you see everything you wanted, and sometimes you see everything you wish you had. It's right there, right there, and you wanna believe it's true. So you make it true. And you think maybe everybody wants it, needs it a little bit too. This was just a sad invention. It wasn't real, I know. But we were happy. I guess I couldn't let that go. I guess I couldn't give that up. I Guess I wanted to believe, as if I just believe that I don't have to see what's really there. No, I'd rather pretend I'm something better than these broken parts. Pretend I'm something other than this mess that I am. 'Cause then I don't have to look at it, and no one gets to look at it. No one can really see. 'Cause I learned to slam before I even turned the key. Before I made the mistake, before I leave the worst of me, I never let them see the worst of me. 'Cause what if everyone saw? And what if everyone knew? Would they like what they saw? Or would they hate it too? Will I just keep on running away from what's true? All I ever do is run. So how do I step into the sun? Step into the sun.
Have you seen this? A note that Connor Murphy. It's all over everyone's Facebook. Dear Evan Hansen. You wrote this note. I didn't know.
No, I did.
No, that's not what I'm. I didn't know that you were hurting like that you felt. I didn't know. How did I not know?
Because I never told you.
You shouldn't have had to.
I lied. I lied about so many things. Not just Connor, but last summer I felt so alone, and
You can tell me.
no, you hate me. Or you should. You should. If you knew what I tried to do, if you knew who I am, just how broken I am.
I already know you. And I love you.
I'm so sorry.
I can promise you, someday all of this will all feel like a very long time ago.
I don't know.
Your dad. Do you remember the day he drove by to get his things? It was a few weeks after he'd moved out. Temporarily, he said. was a February day when your dad came by before going away. You hauled truck in the driveway. The day was suddenly real. I told you not to come outside, but you saw that truck and you smiled so wide. A real-life truck in your driveway. We let you sit behind the wheel. Goodbye, goodbye. Now it's just me and my little guy. And the house felt so big, and I felt so small. The house felt so big, and I felt so small. That night I tucked you into bed. I will never forget how you sat up and said, "Is there another truck coming to our driveway? A truck that will take Mommy away." And the house felt so big, and I felt so small. The house felt so big, and I knew there would be moments that I missed, and I knew there would be space I couldn't fill, and I knew I'd come up short on millions different ways, and I did. And I do. And I will. But like that February day, I will take your hand, squeeze it tightly, and say, "There's not another truck in the driveway. Your mom isn't going anywhere. Your mom is staying right here. Your mom isn't going anywhere. Your mom is staying right here. No matter what. I'll be here. When it all feels so big, till it all feels so small. When it all feels so big, till it all feels so small. Till it all feels so small. You'll see. I promise.
Good, pretty good.
You graduate soon, right?
2 weeks.
Yeah, how's being a senior?
Busy.
Yeah, I remember that.
How's being a freshman?
Oh, I decided to take a year off, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, get a job, save some money. I'm gonna take some classes at community college, some credits to transfer in the fall.
That's smart.
Yeah, we'll see. In the meantime, though, I can get you a friend's and family discount at Pottery Barn. If you're looking for overpriced home decor.
Not at the moment.
Well, if you change your mind, I'm only working there for a few more months, so yeah, the opportunity is closing fast.
I always imagine you and Connor here. Even though, obviously.
This is my first time. I mean, I've probably driven by it like 1,000 times. It just, I don't know, every time thinking about getting out of the car, I feel like, I don't know, like I don't deserve to, I guess. It's nice. It's peaceful.
My parents, they're here all the time. We do picnics like every weekend. It's helped them a lot, actually, having this.
They never told anyone about Connor's, about the note, about who really wrote it. They didn't have to do that. Okay, they could have told everyone what I did.
Everybody needed it for something.
That doesn't mean it was okay.
It saved my parents.
It's weird. Over the fall, I found this yearbook thing in my classmate in 8th grade. Most people did collages of their friends, but Connor's was a list of his 10 favorite books. I'm trying to read all them. I know it's not the same thing as knowing him. It's not at all, but I don't know. It's
something. It's been hard. It's been a hard year.
No, I know. I'm going to call you for a really long time. I said no what I would say, so then I decided to call you anyway.
I'm happy you did.
I wish we could have met now. Today. For the first time.
Me too. Well, I should probably,
of course.
It's just exams this
No, totally. Can I ask you though, why did you want to be here?
I wanted to be sure you saw this.
Dear Hansen, today is going to be a good day, and here's why. Because today, no matter what else, today at least you're you, so no hiding, no lying, just you, and that's enough. Maybe someday, everything that happened, maybe we'll all feel like a distant memory. Maybe someday no one will even remember about the Connor Project, or me, but and maybe someday another kid will be standing here, staring out the trees, just feeling so alone, wondering if the world might look different from all the way up there, just better. And maybe he'll start climbing one branch at a time, and he'll keep going. Even when it seems like he can't find another foothold, even when it feels hopeless, like everything is telling him to just let go. This time. Well, maybe this time he won't let go. I'll just hold on. And keep going. He'll keep going till he sees the sun.